Hello everyone and welcome to a new video from Your Destiny. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to give you my immediate reactions, both good and bad, to the latest Curse of Osiris DLC stream. First up, let's cover everything that was good. All the actual content of the DLC looks really fun to do. The story, the massive new public event, yes, the 2 chests of loot, 2 tokens and a blue, lol. I really like the boss mechanic and the scale of that public event. I also really like the addition of heroic adventures, and they looked kind of like bounties within Brother Vance's inventory, and I really like that, and I liked how they said that the modifiers would be random and they will be challenging. That is genuinely a new way to play and I'm excited for it. As for the Forge mode, it's not quite what I had hoped. They're essentially mini quest vendor items called Lost Prophecies, and you basically unlock these guns through doing things that you would normally be doing, and at the end of say like a strike or a crucible match or a heroic event, you'll get some of these new consumables which those Lost Prophecies require, and then you'll be able to turn them into a Vex themed gun. So like I said, not as deep and as developed as I would have liked, but it is kind of cool to have extra stuff to do post-campaign. Moving on to the Infinite Forest, I do like how it's generated and I do like that it changes every time, but it's kind of like teleporting into a world and having the gap between you and the strike or the public event that you want to do change every time. In my experience, I don't really notice what planet I'm on. I just get on my Sparrow and go through it as quickly as possible. It's not something I take a huge amount of notice of, and that kind of seems what the Infinite Forest actually is. It's the corridor you have to go through to get to what you're actually trying to do. So yeah, it's cool and I like the implications it has for the game, but I don't know how consequential it's going to be. So that's all the stuff that I think was good. But there's a big white elephant in the room that we have to talk about. I was watching a Gathalion stream and he said something that I totally agreed with. I think everyone in the community is viewing these streams as a potential to see a giant list of changes from the live team for how they're going to go about improving the endgame. That means systemic changes about what to do with weapon duplicates, reworking the mod system, all that kind of stuff, all the sandbox stuff that people want to see and need to see for the game, in my opinion. We're all expecting it to come from these streams, and that's just not going to happen. So as such, people are left a little bit disappointed. Fredo, Liam and myself were all sat there and we all had the same sort of reaction. We were like, yeah, some of this is a really good step in the right direction, but there's so much more that needs to be addressed about the game at a fundamental base level to make it fun and compelling to keep playing, that we, and I'm sure a lot of you guys watching, can't take our minds off that issue. And that's really the problem. No matter how cool Curse of Osiris is, it is still paid DLC, but the main game is still lacking in many different areas. I think it's very difficult for a lot of the player base to separate those two things. What we really need is a stream talking about all those things we're worried about, because then if people start to see the kind of game mechanical improvements that they really want to see, they'll feel a lot better about paying for DLC 3 months after the game is initially released. That's a bit of a side topic, I know, but I think it's all tied in together with how the community is feeling about the game right now, and especially these streams. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the second Curse of Osiris DLC stream, and whether or not it met your expectations or let you down. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to leave a rating. If you never want to miss another video of ours again, please click the bell icon next to the subscribe button on our channel to join the notification squad. You'll be in good company. And finally, please check out the Your Destiny Twitters, where you can find updates about new videos and other cool stuff. I've been Eddie the Chump, and until next time,